Alright, hello everybody. So in this video I'd like to talk about something a bit different while I'm wearing my wolf outfit. So I've just been outside shopping in my wolf outfit, actually on the street. Not with the tail though, just with this. I mean, it's like just a normal outfit really. But anyway, I want to tell you about my type of music, because I bet a lot of you might not know what my type of music is, and it's a bit unusual from what everybody else is into. Usually everybody else is into things like metal, or rock music, or pop music, or rap music, or hip-hop music. Well, I'm into folk music, apparently. Let me tell you the story about how I got into folk music. It's not just any old folk music that I'm into, it's certain types. Obviously I have my favourites even within that genre. Obviously I like other types. I mean, I don't know what kind like this one is. Or I like this. It might be a video, an advert, so I'm just going to turn it off while it does its advert thing. Of course, it's a really long, unskippable advert, so we've got to wait. But it's basically Jonas Blue. I've forgotten the name of the song. Hang on. Rise. FT Foot Jack and Jack. I think that means featuring. I'm just hoping YouTube won't, mute my video. But I'm just gonna let you listen to like a little bit of it. Right, you probably know the song, so I'm not gonna play it properly because, like I said, I don't want YouTube either muting it or whatever. So hopefully, just sharing a little bit. I don't mind music like that. I like some sort of, I guess you'd call it modern music, but Seamus Shannon. I'm just hoping it won't mute it or anything. It can't do if I'm talking in it and only just letting you listen to little tiny bits. But I've got an itch for a minute. La 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 la. I'm sorry I can't let you listen to the full thing, but if you want to watch it, it's called PJ Murray and Seamus Shannon, My Native Sod, track 8, Auburn Waltz. So it's called Auburn Waltz. I'm trying to unlock the watch it. There you go. So if you want to listen to the full thing, because it's a really nice song, I think, in my opinion. Let's see what else we've got. Before I let you listen to any more of that, I'll just tell you the story real quick of how I got into folk music. So, well, it started out with me listening to a song. It was called I Can See Clearly Now. The Rain Has Gone. And I noticed it had like an accordion in the song. Like, it wasn't the main instrument of the music, but it was in there. And a lot of people don't realise. Like, I told my mum about it, and she said, oh, I don't hear an accordion in it, blah, blah. But it is there, I can hear it. And I remember I really liked the sound. And I also heard other music that kind of had an accordion in it. I thought, it really sounds really cool, so I figured I would actually, when I started going on the internet, I actually started going on the internet when I was about 12, but I became into accordion music when I first heard that song, I Can See Clearly Now, when I was about 14, maybe 13, but I think I was 14. So when I was on the internet, I decided to search for accordion music, and it came up with mainly Irish music. So it was Irish music that I became into because it had the accordion in it, but some of it kind of sounded really good. Like, I loved the flute sound. I think it's called a pan flute, or a tin whistle. Sorry, it's a tin whistle. I really like the tin whistle, and I really like the fiddle sound that it would have in there, and the bagpipes of Irish music. So I really like that kind of music. For not just the accordion, but like the whole setup with like I say, the pan flutes and everything. So I really like the whole sound of Irish music, and it mainly played on the accordion radio, because that's what I found when I searched for accordion music. I found it's called Live 365 Accordion Radio Station, and it played live accordion music, and it was all songs like what you just heard. Although I didn't hear that song, but the guy who apparently is doing this song, called Seamus Shannon, he did a lot of songs on there, but I can't find a lot of them, unfortunately, on YouTube. I have found quite a few that I used to listen to on the Live 365 accordion radio, but I can't find every single one, such as Rosie. Now, I can't remember if it was by Dermot O'Brien or Seamus Shannon, but there was a song called Rosie, which we really liked. For some reason, this song called Rosie really resonated with me. It was really, I don't know, it felt familiar, it felt, you know, I don't know, it's weird, but it's basically about a gypsy called Rosie, and I'm not a gypsy. I am not a gypsy, and she becomes a school teacher, and of course people, frown upon her because she's a gypsy and look down on her and stuff, and she's worried that she's gonna have to leave, but she really wants to stay and be a school teacher, and I don't know why, but I don't know why it resonated with me at all, because that's not my life at all, but whatever, I really like the song. I have found a version of it, but it's by this PJ Morahee instead, which is on here. Obviously, I like the Godfather music, so I like Italian sort of mafia music as well, which I just found recently back in 2018. So I've got them on here. I like this one. This kind of sounds a bit folky, but it's called Nova Crystal. Nova. It's like there's a series called Nova. Let me just play this really long, unskippable advert first. Here we go. So this kind of sounds maybe Dutch or something, sort of music. It's really nice. Like I say, again, I'm only going to play a tiny bit for you. I hate monetized videos. I really like the look of the video as well, for the visuals, because this reminds me of the websites I used to look at when I was a kid, which had like these glitter graphics and like things moving around like this. So websites back then, like old websites by like Angel Fire and stuff like that. So I really like the background because of that. It's like the nostalgia of what websites used to look like by then. I love this sort of thing. They were so much more creative, the website designs, than they are now. I find them quite boring now because it's just basically plain black and white or plain black and grey, and it's just like a strip with maybe a picture on it, then another strip with just text on it, and then there's like no designs, no sort of ornate stuff like these had. They used to have like, they had like frame textures or plants or ivy or whatever, or other pictures or like glitter graphics or something, and like big like headers with text headers, and there'd be like fancy writing and everything. But now they're just all plain and boring. I don't know why people prefer that. But anyway, I like this as well. This one's by Claude Piaf. I really like this as well. I'm not sure if it's folk music. I don't know how people can not like the accordion, but a lot of people don't like the accordion. They say it's annoying, but that doesn't sound annoying at all to me. It just sounds really cool. And I just really like how folk music sounds, like Italian music especially. Italian music with accordion sounds really good as well. And I like the fact that it's got, I don't know what the instrument's called, but I just call it a mandolin. I don't know if that's it, but now, I don't just like the accordion in it, I like the whole setup, like I like the whole sound of that. It's really nice. That kind of sounds maybe 70s or 80s style, like really old music, like it sounds old, like it's been done at that time. But then you get songs that sound old as in like maybe Victorian era, like Ireland and stuff like that, and I really like that as well. So I like ones that sound like they've been done in the 70s and 80s. I like ones that sound like they've been done in the 50s and before that and stuff like that. It just feels very nostalgic to me, even though I didn't live through those eras. But it feels special to me, all of this kind of music. But I like all different kinds of music, really. I don't only like folk music. I don't only like accordion music. I don't only like Irish music.